Hi everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. So the inspiration for this video today is adult actress Riley Reid, and allegedly she is looking to remove her content from the internet. She's a wife and mother now. But I don't want to make this video about her, but I'm using it as inspiration. So, but number one, before I get into that, into my topic, I remember watching her in an interview. She did some podcasts a while back. She wasn't married at the time. She didn't have kids. And the interviewer, no, she proudly told the interviewer, I am proud of my work, the work that I do, and I don't care who judges me because this is what I want to do and I love it. Then, a couple of years after that, she's now a wife soon after she had a baby. So that got me to thinking about so many Black women not who are, okay, how do I want to word this? You have a lot of women, regardless of race, who are out here being loose. So let's take the mattress actress out of the equation and let's take it to the colleges. So you have, let's use Caucasian women first. They're in college doing what some college students do. They're racking up bodies. Between studies, they're being loosey-goosey, giving sloppy toppies, all of that type stuff. But at some point, they know, okay, next step in my life is marriage. Their parents were married, her parents were married, her parents' parents were married. The people in the neighborhood that she grew up in were all married. The men that would ultimately marry her, he may or may not know what she was doing in college, but he too was raised to get married because his parents were married and so on and so forth. Then let's look at Shaniqua from the hood. She could be Shaniqua from the suburbs. Well, let's just say, statistically speaking, Shaniqua grew up with a single mother who grew up with a single mother. All of the neighbors that she grew up around were single mothers. Shaniqua's oldest sister has 4 kids by 4 different men. And, you know, the men have other baby mamas, and Shaniqua's sisters, baby daddies have other baby mamas, stuff like that. That is the standard that is pushed forth within our community. Not all. I'm speaking in generalized terms. So if I'm not talking about you personally, then don't take it personal. I'm talking, anybody with eyes can see that there is a disparity. Did I say that right? Between other cultures when it comes to the marriage standard and Black women. And one thing that I find, particularly online, with a lot of comments from Black women, is the way that they shoot down the idea of marriage. You say something positive about marriage, they're shooting it down. Marriage is not a goal. I don't need to be married. Stop telling these women that they need to be married as if that's the only goal in life. And you know, and I have an education and I don't, you know, all of these negative things about marriage. Then they'll look on over the fence at Becca Sue with her husband, and then these Black women, a lot of them will fix their mouths to say, see, white men, they marry their women, they know how to marry their women. And then these same women will raise the very sons to not revere marriage, as well as their daughters. The marriage standard is not prevalent within the Black community. And I look at, like, my job now, you look at almost any other race men, and it's not just white men, it's other race men where I work, and they have whole wedding bands on their finger. And to be fair, you have a lot of Black men who are also married there. But you look at the white women, They're either, and the other race women, they have husbands too. But the vast majority of the black women don't have a spouse. They have friends, they have boyfriends, they have children, but no husband. So the whole point of this particular video, looking at that adult film actress, Riley Reid, who led a life of ill repute, she had the presence of mind to get married and then have her children. And one of the things that a content creator said, and I think it was Anton Daniels, he said white men are some of the biggest simps out there. They will go ahead and marry a woman like this, that Riley Reid. She got a whole husband. Yet you got black women out here who are Instagram models and being flued out and all of that type of stuff, and they can't, and it's not, you know what? And it's not that they can't get a husband. It's just that a lot of times black women tend to have standards that are higher than it should be. And I'm not telling women not to have standards, but I find it funny that having a baby with Run is a standard, but me telling women to maybe settle down with the average guy, y'all want to act like I just said marry Lurch from the Addams Family or something. You know, so this went on a little bit longer than I anticipated. So I just wanted to point out that it's not that black women can't get married. It's just that they have a different idea of the, marriage and what it stands for. Because black women could very well get married just like anybody else, but black women have to want to be wives more than being a baby mama. And that's the problem. They prefer to be baby mamas. They say that they don't, but they're lying through their teeth. And they want the perks of being a wife without being a wife. And that's my topic for today.